Today, new faces, first and foremost, what can you say about the additions to your staff?
Yeah, really excited about them. Truby's here today, coming up from AAA, had an opportunity to work with him the last few years. He was the infield coordinator, then infield coordinator bench coach, then infield coordinator manager in Indy, and just really excited to add him to the staff in a capacity that's going to be day-to-day operation type stuff with the schedule, infield guy, and communication and messaging, and then bringing Rebello is going to have an increased role with, as far as the game planning and how the day-to-day and tactical decisions are going to go. And then to bring in Gene Lamont as a mentor, not just for me, for the entire staff and the players. With him in Detroit for many years. He was obviously with Leland. I don't need to go on and on about how much I think about him. I'm just super pumped that he's willing to come on board and be here for us and for the Pirates and the organization.
What went into those decisions, though, of not really solidifying like a bench coach or this, and just a little bit different, unorthodox approach to how they're going to be placed?
Yeah, they definitely are. I think the number one thing is we were trying to make sure that we had what we needed here in Pittsburgh as far as experience and decision making and stuff like that. Number two is trying to disrupt the system, if you will, from coaching and player development and moving guys around on the major league staff, and just making sure that we were in a good spot here. And I think that we were able to accomplish that and bringing Gino in that capacity, and he's going to do a lot of things that a bench coach does. Just and that's a great thing about Gino, like not worried about titles. He's just here to help.
How does that go as far as, did you reach out to Gino?
I did.
What was he doing when you called?
He was retired.
I'm sure.
Yes,
that's why I'm asking.
and golfing, and he's got grandkids, and for him to even consider doing it and come up and to do this means a lot to me, and we're fortunate to have him here at the Pirates.
Did you have to talk him into it?
I did not. I don't know if Leland did or not, but
that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I don't think that he would have to talk him into it. I'm not sure, but it was the first name that came to my mind, and then Leland had texted, and just to be able to bring him on board is awesome.
He's the first name that comes to mind. Did you think it was actually going to happen?
I wasn't sure, but just think the world of him, and can't say enough about my time with him in Detroit.
So he will be in the dugout manager for a lot of the time. I know he's not here today, but
yeah, he'll be here Monday, and yes, he will be in the dugout.
When you see someone performing the way Solak was in the minors, and guys like that can be forgotten. You just look at their age and say, what went into the thinking to get him up here?
That's exactly it. He's having a heck of a year, and to get him up here and be able to see what he's got up here. He's, 393 with over 1,000 OPS, and just want him to stay within himself and come up here and put the barrel on the ball and do the things that he does.
What does it mean to know he became emotional speaking about playing in front of his daughter in the big leagues for the first time?
Oh,
She's
man.
1.5. How cool is it to make that moment come true?
That is emotional. That's really cool. I mean, for those of us that had kids playing, that's a special moment and something they'll cherish forever.
You saw Spencer in the clubhouse. I mean, obviously you want to make a good impression with a new team, but do you have to remind him, like, hey, you can't do a month and a half of stats and the first week or whatever, just let the game come to you?
Good coach.
You just felt the bench coach.
Talked
I'm a little
about it.
late.
There you go. Yeah, like that, having that conversation with him and just having him to calm down, stay within himself, and come out and not put that pressure on himself to go out and try to get a month and a half back and try to. It's a big trade, and just go play baseball.
is there still hope that those two guys could kind of provide a spark to an offense that has struggled a little bit?
No doubt. The track record that they have, and Solak barreling balls like he has, and Spencer, but just want them to be themselves and go out and play the game.
Thank you for checking out this content from Post-Gazette Sports. If you watch this video on YouTube, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. For all of the sports coverage the Post-Gazette has to offer, visit post-gazette.com.